Alright, here we go. Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, your boy again, Vida Zaragoza, VZ for short. And I want to talk to you guys about something that pretty much happened yesterday. So I was outside playing in the snow a little bit. Well, not technically like snowing or something like that. Uh, I was walking around with my toy Woolly Mammoth and toy Mylodon. If you don't know what that is, it's a saber tooth cat. It's a saber tooth cat, or otherwise you would call it saber tooth tiger. I was playing with those outside because it was snowing, kind of like the Ice Age. And when I went outside, I noticed something very peculiar. I found like very strange footprints in my backyard in the snow. Like, like they weren't like they were animals. They weren't mine, cause like my feet are not my feet are big, but not like the same footprints that I found outside. One of my dad's, and one of my sisters, or mom, or my uncle, and wasn't our family dog, cause his feet are like littles. They're like kind of like this big. It was like this big. The footprint was about the size of my hand. See comparison. My foot and the creature's footprint way smaller. Like I had no idea what it is. And I also found like some sort of like weird den or something like near my fountain. Well, my backyard's fountain. It looks like a den of some sort. I don't know what it's for. It could be like some sort of sleeping area where like the creature. I don't know if that big, but it could have been the creature that footprint that I found, because the creature was much bigger. Dude, detail from the footprint. The den was like smaller, like sort of like a like this big. The creature must have been like a little bit bigger than that, so it could have been that creature's den. So could be a smaller creatures, or maybe that could have been the creature's place where it placed its baby. I don't know. But whatever it is, the creature that lived in the den was probably about this big, I assume, because I found like some weird like spacing around there, like markings of where like sleeping. It was like curled up, like you probably sleep there. It, I thought it could be like a cat or maybe a raccoon, but I don't know, cause maybe raccoons hibernate throughout the winter, and I'm not sure if it's one of our neighbor's cats, cause the footprints I found, they look like cat feet, but much bigger. So I had no idea what they were until I remember there was one, there is one or maybe two or three creatures that could be what those creatures' footprints belong to. They're mammals, so obviously that could be what those are. Or maybe they could be dogs' footprints, I don't know. So here's my theory. Theory 1. Those footprints could belong to a dire wolf, which is an extinct wolf that lived during the Pleistocene epoch about a few thousand years ago, and maybe a million years ago too. I don't know. Uh, but it kind of looked like cat's feet. To be honest, I'm not sure if it was this guy, but it could be. Theory number 2. It could be this guy. This guy right here. Dinophilus. If you don't know what that is, it's hold on a second. Never mind. It's the Dinophilus. If you don't know what, it's a type of prehistoric cat that lived in Africa, like about 3 million years ago, I presume. Yeah. Like you see, it's a cat, and I'm not sure if it was this guy, because, well, it could be this guy. The footprints, I assume. I can see the size of this cat here. That could be what the footprints belong to, but I don't know. Theory number 3, the classic of all prehistoric cats, is this guy, Smilodon, the famous saber-toothed cat that ever lived throughout the Pleistocene epoch. So, if you don't know what the Smilodon is, people would call them saber-toothed tigers. There's no such thing as that, okay? Just letting y'all know. And those footprints could belong to those things. Theory number 4. Sorry, I forgot to count. Okay, so theory number 4. They could belong to, those footprints that I found outside could belong to a cave lion. If you don't know what that is, it's a type of prehistoric lion that lived in North America around a million years ago, I believe, or around maybe 20,000 years ago, or maybe a few hundred years ago, a few 100,000 years ago, I think. And yeah, it could be belongs to that, but I don't know. But those are my theories. So some of you may think, Vida, are you sure? Are you sure you ain't doing this for like getting like people to be like, or no, I'm not doing that to trying to get like a tons of views or something. Like, I am serious. I found like strange footprints outside my backyard, like as big as my hands. Like they could have been like this shape or something, or like this shape. I don't know, like a footprint or paw. Yeah, whatever it was, it's probably like a big prehistoric cat. I cat. And if there's one, the den could belong to the big prehistoric cat, or to Smilodon, or maybe a cave lion cat. And if that den belonged to the Smilodon, the footprint could be a mutt. Those footprints, what I'm trying to say, those footprints could belong to a female, aka possibly a mother Smilodon, or maybe Dinophilis or cave lion, I don't know. And that smaller den could be where she keeps her cubs. And gotta admit, those cubs, I see like internet photos of Smilodon, and those guys are formidable. I I seen a documentary of how they hunted. They hunt like probably like modern day African lions, where the females will hunt and the males will probably drive them towards the females, I presume. But the female will probably do most of the hunting and bring the food back to the males and their cubs. uh, hope, Oh, if you guys don't know, tonight is gonna be a big night because tonight, on January 20th through 21st, is the night where the blood moon is gonna come out. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. There's gonna be like a lunar eclipse where the moon probably like turns red or maybe like orange. I don't know. I'm not sure. Like crazy stuff might happen when the moon turns like red. Like I heard like some animals would react differently when like the moon turns like it turns into a different color, or maybe when the moon is full. I don't know. Uh, so if you guys are ready for that, then I'll be excited. And if I have more questions on the footprints that I found outside of my backyard, let me know down below. And if you want, I'll try to show you tomorrow the footprints, and hopefully the snow doesn't melt them quickly, and maybe I'll show you them tomorrow. And that way, if some of you don't believe me, then I'll show you. Alright, this is Vida Zaragoza signing off, saying keep it real to my Dino Squad. Peace out, fam, and boop.